Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for July 2nd, 2025. Guys, we smashed another free play last night. We have another strong play lined up for today. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for having your first cup of coffee with me, or third, as my case, I guess. I've lost track. I appreciate each and every one of you coming back every day. I appreciate all the nice comments on YouTube and on social media in general. So let's keep it going. Major League Baseball, of course, takes center stage today with 18 games on the schedule and already 4 are underway. The schedule started with the Athletics and the Rays. So a massive card in Major League Baseball. And I will talk about that in a second because I had such a hard time pulling the trigger on some of these games. WNBA, they'll return tomorrow. They have a 5-game schedule. We'll start things off with the Sparks and the Liberty and Vegas and Indiana. Both of those games will start at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. My all-access customers today, we just have one game up on the board. Either I didn't love the pitching matchups or I didn't love the number associated with the pitching matchup. So you very rarely do not have at least 3 games up. I just couldn't pull the trigger today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into college and pro football and start with the work on that. But not to worry, tomorrow we're looking at that schedule, and I love the pitching matchups tomorrow. So we will have 5 games in Major League Baseball tomorrow. We will also have 3 games and a WNBA. So a massive card tomorrow to make up for today a little bit. Hit that link below to get started. And, of course, if you're ready to make that long-term commitment, well, there's no time like the present. I mean, this is the time of year where if you make a commitment to an annual all-access pass, you get every play I release from now to this time next year, and that carries you through every sport. This is the only time of year that carries you through every sport completely except baseball. So about halfway through baseball, it will set you right back down at this point in 2026, and you can get that for just $4.11 a day. And of course, there's something there for everyone. We have a 3-day pass, 7-day, 30-day pass, also 3-packs. Tomorrow there will be a 5-pack available, and of course you could purchase all those plays individually as well. I also have put up my prorated season packages, so check out the new pricing on baseball, WNBA, and my NFL preseason pass is locked and loaded as we speak. Just $199.99 gives you every play that I release in the NFL preseason, and if you've been with me the last couple of years, you guys know we've smashed the NFL. So check that out. Hit that link below. It'll take you to the brand new Pickdawgz.com website. Let's get to your free play for Wednesday as we look to continue our hot streak. And we go to rotation number 973, 974, right back to where we were yesterday. Los Angeles Angels, Atlanta Braves. For the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi, 3-6, 2.79 ERA, gets the ball. Didier Fuentes, 0-2, 10.80 ERA, gets the ball for the Braves. He's going to be just making his 3rd start of the year. So give him some time and know that that 10.8 ERA isn't over the course of 15 starts. Of course it isn't. It's only over the course of 2. He was only added to that rotation on June 20th. So we give him a little bit of a pass, and I watched both of his starts. I think he's getting stronger, and I think he's going to have his best outing today. Atlanta, $1.28 consensus home favorite. They opened up $1.42. 76% of the money is on the Angels. 61% of the money is on the over, which has pushed that number from 9.5 under minus $1.22 to 9.5 minus $1.10 either way. And we're running into 2 teams, and we discussed this yesterday. We're running into 2 teams that have been fairly inconsistent for most of the year. Now, the Angels are on a nice run. They certainly are way better than they were when they started the season, which was a team you could not rely on to go under the total. They've scored 6 runs a game over the last 9 games, which meant 6 overs over their last 9. But to me, what goes up must come down, and sometimes you have to use your eyeballs to make a quick assessment. And again, numbers will only tell you where you've been. They won't necessarily tell you where you're going. And I'm betting that the Angels are still more like that team that is hitting .238 with runners on base and they're still, to me, an unreliable offense. Now, don't get me wrong. They could jack the ball out of the park. They have a very powerful lineup for sure. But against quality pitching, especially pitching that they have not seen, don't have a long book on, that might be a little bit of an issue for them. So even if the June numbers hold true in July, I think that the adjustment has been made in today's total, 9.5, which is only one other time during that 9-game streak that they see a 9.5. And again, an unknown for the Braves. I love leaning on games to go under, and I also like betting on teams with pitchers that don't have a long history. They've had a tremendous amount of success. I wish I should go back and do those numbers because I would love to see like debuts from pitchers and how well they do. I bet you it's pretty good. Braves aren't much of an improvement. We talked about that yesterday as well. Hitting just 242 with runners on base, and that's not good news for Atlanta bettors because against Kikuchi, who owns a 2.25 ERA over his last 5 starts, Atlanta is hitting just 224 against left-handed pitching, and not only just against left-handed pitching, you can count that that's going to be a little bit less against quality left-handed pitching, which Kikuchi was. Guy I've always really liked. I liked him in Toronto. I've had battles with people about his how much we can lean on him when we're betting on him. I have always liked him, and I think he just needed another a different place other than Toronto. And again, record isn't as great, but I think if you watch him, and this is why you have to watch these games, I think he's an above average left-handed pitcher. So I'm leaning on that today. He's allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 11 of his last 14 starts. So he's right in form with what we want. And I'm going to lean on the veteran to hold this game under again, taking advantage of a very generous 9.5. First pitch, 7.5 or 7:15 Eastern Time, 4:15 Pacific. So your free play for Wednesday is under 9.5 minus $1.20. Now go to pickdawgz.com where every individual play and every long-term pass is locked and loaded, including my annual all-access pass for $4.11 a day. Don't forget I have my premium Major League Baseball plays, or I will have them for tomorrow, loaded up very soon. I also have those prorated packages that you should check out. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Look, I know you could watch 100 other videos. I do appreciate the guys that come on every single day, and I see the numbers, and we continue to grow this segment, and hopefully, more importantly, hopefully we've been able to grow your bankroll, which is the key. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can find me on X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Wednesday.